y'all, welcome to my channel. I'm Muriel, this As Told by Muriel. For my new subscribers, welcome. For those who are just coming through, looking at the video, if you like what you see, please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I am on my way to 1,000 subscribers. I'm hoping to get there by the end of the year. I don't want to cross fingers, but hopefully we get there by the end of the year. I mainly talk about nursing because I am a registered nurse, bachelor's prepared registered nurse, but I am one of those rare RNs who prefer long-term care. And like I said, if you like what you see, just stick around. This video, though, is not particularly about nursing. It's more so about budgeting. So guys, y'all know I started working through agency. I have a somewhat of a contract. I have to do 24 hours a week for this facility in my hometown. So I'm working this facility. I'm getting a good hourly rate. I have to dedicate 24 hours a week. I give them no more than 24 hours a week. Y'all know I'm already on the road to retirement. I'm trying to retire. So they get 24 hours a week. But I sat down and did the calculations because y'all know when we get new jobs, when we start talking about money, we sit down, we do them calculations to see if it makes sense for us to do the things we're doing. And I added up all my bills for the month, and I threw in a little extra for the bills. Like if a typical light bill for me runs like $175, I threw in like $225. I normally spend about $400 a month on groceries. I put it up to like $500 because sometimes, give or take, like this is Thanksgiving season, so I'm going to spend extra. I have certain bills that are the same every month, like my cable bill's the same every month, my cell phone bill's the same every month, so I didn't adjust those, but others that could possibly adjust, I adjusted those. And once I did the calculations with the pay that I'm making on this contract, I came out with an overage of about $1,400. How? I have no idea. I did these calculations like 3, 4, 5 times because I was like, there is no way that I would have that much in overage. And working 2 days a week when I was working 5 days, 5 8-hour shifts, and like every other weekend supervising. And it seemed like I never ran out of money. Let me be honest, I never ran out of money, but I would get to the point where I'm on my last few hundreds before I get paid again. And y'all, I felt like a fool because I was like, girl, you just not budgeting your money right, because you were making more working the other way than what you're making now. So how is it that you calculated like $1,400 in overage when back then you was like running on your last like $300-400 before your next payday? What made me sit down and do this is because the more clients I get with the trash business, the more I think about retiring, the more I'm waiting for the day where the trash business will be bringing in enough where I can say, girl, you can sit down from nursing, you can let it go. Which it probably, I'm not going to say that day will never come. Partner gets to where he's going to let go of his full-time job to do the trash business solely. I was thinking that I can work part-time somewhere for insurance. So what I've decided to do, y'all, because I said, I was feeling sometimes I get down on myself. I know I'm not the only one that do this, but I've been making some real good money basically over the last 4 years since I got my RN. I was making decent money with my LPN. Don't get me wrong. Like I said, I purchased my home with my LPN, but the money has been great with my RN. I've been hitting 6 figures every year for the past like 3 years, which almost every RN has been doing. For me to be making the money I've been making, my savings account isn't a reflection of what I've been earning. And it's my fault. I don't spend money on expensive things, but I spend a lot of money. And I've come to that realization that, girl, you spend too much money. I went through my bank account from November the 1st through November the 7th. And in those short 7 days, y'all, I spent over $220 something in fast food. 7 days, $200 something in fast food. I sit here, I'd be ashamed of the things I do. I was like, girl, really? I mean, when I went through looking through my bank account, y'all, it was Zaxby's, Sonic, Arby's, Wendy's, Zaxby's, Sonic, Arby's, KFC, Bojangles. I was like, for 3 days straight, all the transactions were fast food restaurants, y'all. I'm not lying to y'all. Every now and then it'd be a Dollar General or something sprinkled in there. But I had over $220 something of fast food transactions. So I've And I'm not saying that I'm broke. I'm not saying that I'm broke. I do have money in my savings account, but it's not a reflection of what the money I should have. And I almost want to kick myself if it was physically possible for putting myself in this position, because I did it to myself, y'all. I have making it a goal, y'all. For the next few months, I have a monetary goal of how much money I'm going to put in my savings account every month. To kind of make it do numbers, because I am embarrassed of how little money I have in my savings account, y'all. It's a mess. You know what I've been doing lately to try to make myself feel better is, y'all know, with the business, money rolls in every month. For the 1st through the 15th is an awesome time with the business and with my business bank account, because that money just, it be doing numbers. And so I look at that from time to time, and it makes me feel a little better, because in my mind I'm using that as my personal savings account. Although I can't put my other money in there, it's like that money sits there. We don't touch it. Me or my partner, we both have access to it. We don't touch it. We just like to know it's there. We already know the percentages in our mind. We set aside like 20% of it for taxes, even though with the expenses and stuff that we've had so far, we won't probably owe too much taxes on that. But it just looks good. So in my mind, I've been kind of using it as my personal savings account. But I want to contribute to my actual personal savings account, because it is ridiculous that I don't have. It's ridiculous for me not to be sitting on at least $50,000 in my savings account. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. I'm upset about that, because I feel like I should have at least $50,000 sitting in my savings account. Over these last 3-4 years, there's no reason that I don't have it, but I don't. But I am horrible at saving money. And I try to get better. I taught my kids how to save money, and they do it very well. But for me, I struggle. I struggle with saving money. So if you have any tips to help me along the way and what I can do to possibly save some of these coins that I'm earning, please leave them down below. Muriel, and y'all have a good day. Bye.